All right, we are live from Cazenovia High School here as the Cazenovia Lakers are taking on the Skaneateles Lakers. They met earlier in the season. Skaneateles won that game 18-0. This is sure to be different as this is a far from perfect weather game. If you joined us last week, we knew we had about perfect football weather. It was about 68 degrees, nice light breeze. This is the opposite. We got about 30 degrees. There's some snow on the field and some blistering winds. So this is going to be a totally different game here. This should be very exciting between the Lakers and the Lakers. Make sure you join us. In a couple minutes here is going to be kickoff. We've just got the player introductions first. All right, we are live from Cazenovia High School here as the Lakers are taking on the Lakers, the home Cazenovia Lakers and the away Skaneateles Lakers. This is a rematch from earlier in the year where the Skaneateles Lakers prevailed 18-0. There's a few storylines to watch in this game. The first one for the Cazenovia Lakers, if you joined us last week, you know that starting quarterback J.P. Hoke went down with a knee injury. He will be out the rest of this season. Now, luckily, he is going to be able to play next season, as it's about a 3-month recovery, so he'll be back in July, and he should be okay for the start of next football season. He is out for this football season, though, and so we did see the Cazenovia Lakers recover from that, and they ran Peter McColl and A.J. Rothfeld at quarterback the rest of that game against the Solvay Bearcats and had great luck with the direct snaps to the runners. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Another difference in this game from the last one between the two Lakers squads is that the last game was at Skaneateles on a turf field. Now, the turf field is better than a grass field for changing directions. If you've ever run around on a turf field in cleats, you know that your cleats just dig right in and you can turn on a dime. Grass is not as, you can't get quite as deep a cut on grass, and on top of that, this is going to be very slick as it's been snowing all day. So it'll be interesting to see how these Skaneateles players recover and see if they change their strategy based on that. Additionally, the Skaneateles Lakers had a 10-day quarantine as they had a player test positive for COVID a few weeks ago. So I'm not sure that their conditioning is going to be where it was at the beginning of the season when the Lakers first matched up. So all that to say, this should be a very interesting game, and I'll be surprised if we see that same 18-0 outcome that we saw the first time that the Lakers played against the cross-rival Skaneateles Lakers. All right, we're about to flip to see who is going to kick and who's going to receive in this very important game. Both teams very excited for this rematch. Definitely will be interesting to see how the Cazenovia Lakers continue to use McColl and Rothfeld at quarterback. They had 4 players throw passes in that last game against Solvay. It'll be interesting to see how many they use in this game and in what way. And this really favors the Cazenovia Lakers, as this is not a day you want to throw a lot of passes. You really want to get your running game going early and often. And so losing J.P. Hoke, obviously a problem for the Cazenovia Lakers, but in this game it's a little bit offset because they're going to want to run the ball more than they're going to want to throw it. Now the Skaneateles Lakers have a very good passing game and a very good running game, but their passing game is not going to be as effective in the cold. It's very hard to grip the ball and really get as much distance as you want on it in this cold, blustery weather. All right, we're going to have the Cazenovia Lakers kicking off here. Skaneateles back to receive. That is 11, Cody Nisbet. And Landon Helwig back for the Lakers to receive. Now, we did see the Cazenovia Lakers run an onside kick to start the second half against the Solvay Bearcats that they recovered, which really jump-started their offense and led to a 24-0 run that they went on to end that game. It'll be interesting to see if the Cazenovia Lakers attempt anything. Oh, and already, it's not an onside kick, a bit of a short kick. Did they recover it? No, that is going to be Skaneateles ball. An interesting kick there by the Lakers, not by Cazenovia, I should say. Not exactly an onside kick. But a very interesting short kick there. Not sure if they were hoping for a botched recovery. Nonetheless, it's going to be Skaneateles ball in great field position. They're about on the 35. First and 10 on the 35. Skaneateles has 3 out wide, 1 in the backfield. And this is junior James Musso, the quarterback. This is going to be a run right up the middle early in this game. Both teams are going to want to get their running game going early. That's Brunell there with a gain of about 3 on the opening play here for the Skaneateles Lakers. Wouldn't be surprised if the Skaneateles Lakers continue to run some run plays here to set up a big play action look. I know Nesbitt is someone they want to get the ball. Here's another running play. This is Brunell, breaks 1 tackle. He's out wide, and he picks up a first down. That is going to move the chains. That's a pickup of about 10. Great run there by Brunell. He broke that first tackle, popped out wide, and that was number 2 Jack Burns, who forced him out of bounds. Great pickup by Burns, but Brunell gets about 10 yards nonetheless, and that's going to move the chains. We still see 3 out wide for Skaneateles. And this is going to be a pitch over to Brunell. Brunell breaks another tackle. Man, he is so hard to bring down. It takes 2 Cazenovia Lakers there. The ball came out, but he was down first. And that is a pickup of, looks like maybe 7 or 8 yards there. Great running from Brunell early in this game. He is a beast, very hard to take down. So far, it has required several Lakers or a Laker and an out-of-bounds line to take him down. This is Musso. He's going to take it himself. Oh, wow. And he's ripping. Oh, he's going to go all the way. Unless Vecchiarelli can track him down, and he can't. That's going to be Musso all the way, practically untouched. There was a Cazenovia player that slipped when attempting to make that tackle, and that's what led Musso all the way into the end zone. What a run there. Man, the running game here from Skaneateles early looks unstoppable. That drive taking just 1 minute and 31 seconds, and they are already on the board early. Looks like they are going to kick this, try to go up by 7 early. Let's see how the Cazenovia Lakers respond here from that very, very quick possession from Skaneateles. And the kick is good, and that is going to be a 7-point lead here for the Skaneateles Lakers. That running game was unstoppable. They had about 3 runs up the middle, all big gains, and then that huge run by Musso there to end it. But they also had that run out wide and a pitch play. So the running game early working very well for the Skaneateles Lakers. Cazenovia is going to have to go up to the drawing board, figure out something to do, as if they keep giving up chunk plays up the middle, it's going to be a long game. Now we've got to see what the Cazenovia Lakers offense has in store. It'll either be direct snaps to McCall, or I did see A.J. Rothfeld taking some snaps in warm-ups. Be interesting to see how they use those two. They were very dynamic in the backfield against Salve. And the Cazenovia Lakers are really going to need to score here. Their offense was very stagnant the first time they played against Skaneateles, putting up very, very few yards total in that game and not getting on the board at all. I believe there was a penalty on Cazenovia. Maybe not. Kent and Link back to receive here for Cazenovia. Both very dangerous with the ball. Oh, this is going to be an onside attempt. And that's Vecchiarelli. Gets right on top of it. Well read there by Vecchiarelli. And the Skaneateles Lakers maybe saw the Cazenovia Lakers onside kick last week, thought they'd take a crack at it. And with how strong their offense looked on that first possession, I don't imagine they're that worried about field position, as they can very easily move up and down the field when they need to. This is almost certainly a run play here from Cazenovia. The question is, who does it get snapped to and who runs it? I'm going to guess this is going to be a Peter McCall run. Oh, we've got Kent in the backfield. This is a new look here for Cazenovia, something they must have been working on this week. And McCall's going to take it himself, run up the middle. He's going to gain maybe 2 or 3 yards there. To my knowledge, Kent has not been in the backfield much this season. He's very dangerous with the ball in his hands, and they maybe, typically he's a downfield threat. We saw him go up huge and catch a few passes against the Bears before J.P. Hoke went down. They may be thinking, any way we can get the ball in his hands is good for us. So we might see some runs here from Kent, which would be a different look. He's still in the backfield. 3 out wide, 3 in the backfield for Cazenovia. Oh, McCall's going to take it again. Another gain of about 2. Lakers now 3rd and 5 to go. This is traditionally a passing down, but with Cazenovia not having their starting quarterback, it'll be interesting to see. Now, they do put 3 out wide here. Yeah, McColl's going to run the read option. He's going to take it himself. I do not believe he picked up the first down there. He and Rothfeld were running the read option out wide. Skaneateles picked it up perfectly, though. I imagine they saw a fair amount of that in their first matchup, and they knew how to handle it. You really need a QB spy on McColl, and then you've got either a corner or a linebacker out wide to handle Rothfeld. And that's probably how they're going to try to attack this read option all game. Let's see what Cazenovia, 4th and 2 to go. They might be thinking, we got good field position on that onside kick, let's just go for this. As, you know, if they'd had a traditional kickoff and only picked up 8 yards, this is probably where they'd punt to anyway. This is going to be a snap to Rothfeld, I believe. Yeah, and he's going to take it. Oh, this is going to be close. Not sure where he got forward progress-wise. Skaneateles is quite sure that he did not make it. And that is going to be headed the other way for the Skaneateles Lakers, as that is a huge first defensive possession for them. Cazenovia Lakers running attack there went positive on all 4 plays, but didn't really pick up any chunk yards. And that is really what they need to move the chains and put up some points here on Skaneateles, as they are just such a dominant defense. This is going to be 1st and 10 on the 42, headed the other way. And let's see if Cazenovia can stop some of these runs. The Skaneateles Lakers were putting up just chunk runs all over the place on their first drive, ending with a huge run by Musso. Yeah, this is going to be Brunell. Oh, and that's a much better defensive stop there from Cazenovia, as that's about a 1-yard gain or maybe a no gain. That's the first time they've really been able to bring him down on their first attempt. That tackle by Fisher, well done, as Brunell is very difficult to take down. Skaneateles with 3 out wide. Oh, and Musso gets taken down. Not sure if that was in the backfield or just a no gain, but either way, a nice tackle there. Yeah, that was Kent putting the pressure on, and then Jack Burns finished the job there for the Lakers. This looks like a much better defensive possession here for the Cazenovia Lakers, as both of these run plays have been for way less. I think the shortest run play in their first drive was 8 yards maybe. Now they're picking up 1 or 2. This is going to be 3rd and 7. Again, traditionally a passing down, but in this weather, we'll see what they attempt. Musso's got a great arm, and Skaneateles has a number of excellent wide receivers. 7 yards is a lot to pick up on the ground. They certainly can do it. And they're going to look to run with Brunell. Oh, and he's hitting the backfield. Wow. Huge stop there from Cazenovia. They're going to get the ball back. That looks like a totally different Cazenovia Lakers defense than their first possession, as those 3 run plays only went for 3 total yards. Skaneateles going to stay on the field, 4th and 8. This is a bold call by Skaneateles. Yeah, this is going to be a neutral zone infraction there on Fisher, as Musso was able to get him to jump off sides. Now it's still 4th and 3. So not sure if Skaneateles was trying to play the field position game or if now they really will go for it. Really smart play by Skaneateles there, picking up 5 yards for free. And now this is a much more manageable 4th and 3. Easy to run for 3, well, not easy to run for 3 yards, but much more doable than 8. This is Nico Decker in the backfield with Musso. All right, and this is a timeout called by Skaneateles, as I thought they clearly think they could get Cazenovia to jump off sides again and get a free first down. Cazenovia moved, but it looked like they didn't actually encroach on the neutral zone, and so no penalty flag was thrown there. Skaneateles is going to go back to the drawing board, as I think their entire goal there was just to get an offsides on Casanova. I don't think they had an actual play to run. So now let's talk about what they want to run. On 4th and 2 here at the 50, great possession by Casanova. However, you know, that penalty there really puts them in a bad position. They only gave up 2 yards on 3 plays. Brilliant defense, but then they give up 5, and they might move the chains here if they can pick up just 2 more yards here. Oh, that's a quick snap to Musso. Ooh, this is gonna be, oh no, he got it. Musso is gonna move the chains. He was hit early, but just powered through, kept his legs moving, and he picks up the first down. And there, that penalty on Casanova is gonna enable Skaneateles to move the chains. And if you're Casanova, you gotta hope you can get a 3 and out from here. But if Skaneateles is able to score on this drive, you really gotta think that penalty really hurt Casanova. Musso out wide. He's rolling out to his right. He's looking deep. Oh, he hits. That's number 11, Nesbitt. He hits on that slant. Great route there by Nesbitt. Great find by Musso. That was Patrick Herr running deep, covered by Link. And that was originally who Musso was looking at. And he checked down to Nesbitt for a nice completion. And they're going to move the chains again. 1st and down on the 31. Oh, and this is going to be an end around to Nesbitt. Oh, nice cut inside, but a huge hit by Rothfeld. A really nice run there by Nesbitt. He cut up field brilliantly, making 2 Lakers miss, but then A.J. Rothfeld had enough of that. All right, there's going to be a timeout on Casanova. There was an issue there. I'm not sure if it was a blown coverage or what, but they need to talk it over because they did not like what they saw. Skaneateles Lakers here. 2nd and 4 to go on the 25-yard line. And again, that penalty on Casanova really put them in a bad situation there as they had a 4th and 8. You know, very easy to get either a turnover on downs or you know, really what Skaneateles wanted was a jump off sides, and so they didn't have a play drawn up. So I imagine if Casanova had not jumped off sides, they would have just punted. But they get the offsides call. That 4 and 8 turns into a 4 and 3, and then Musso runs it, picks up about 5, 1st down, pass to Nesbitt, another 1st down, and here we are on the 25-yard line. 2nd and only 4 to go, and Skaneateles might be on the board again. This is Herr out wide. 4 out wide total for Skaneateles. Musso's going to run it himself. Rothfeld with another tackle. Well done by Rothfeld. Kent helped him out there. Rothfeld having a lot of success tackling. Much more success than most of the team has had, as that first drive in particular, it took multiple people to take down Brunel or Musso. Brunel back in the backfield now. Decker's checked out of the game. There's a flag on the play. That is going to be a false start on the offense, and we're going to be moving back now. Now it'll be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, right around there. Skaneateles going to pass here. Oh, Fisher broke the line early. Okay, he checks down to Brunel. Big hit there. Rothfeld with a huge hit. He is making his presence known on defense here. Huge tackles from Rothfeld. That's the first time Brunel's been brought down with just one defensive player. Well done by Rothfeld. 4th and 12 here. Looking to pass again. Oh, this is oh man. Huge throw, looking for 87, Colin Cox, but unfortunately a little bit long there from Musso. Skaneateles really being bold here, 4th and 12. Although they were out of field goal range and not really where you can punt and gain anything, so not a lot to lose by going for it. There's a beautiful throw by Musso, just a little bit long. He throws a great ball, though. All right, let's see what the Lakers do here. They were not able to move the chains, 3 and out, or really 4 and out. Turnover on downs on their first. This is going to be a run by McColl. Breaks one tackle, cuts it back into the middle, and he's going to pick up 2 or 3 here. This Skaneateles line is just so tough. No chunk plays allowed for the Cazenovia Lakers. McColl's helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come off the field. And so Rothfeld will take this snap. Pickard checking in. Pickard and Link out wide. Rothfeld going to take it himself, breaks one tackle. That's a nice little pickup there from Rothfeld. About 3 or 4 yards. And the Cazenovia Lakers have a very manageable 3rd down here. Third and short. Looks like 3rd and less than 1. Got to think this will be a direct snap to McColl, and Hill will just run it up the middle. And this may be 4 down territory. Oh, they're going to measure. I do believe it is short, but we will see. Yeah, good 2 feet short are the Cazenovia Lakers. And they will have 3rd and short. And this is almost certainly going to be McColl up the middle as they look to move the chains for the first time in this game with 2:08 left here in this first quarter. 7-0 Skaneateles. They picked up their 7 on the very first drive of the game on a big run by Musso, set up from excellent runs by Brunel. All right, this is going to be, a handoff. This is going to be Rothfeld. He picks up the 1st down and then some. He's still on his feet. Wow, what a game Rothfeld's having. He's been huge on defense, and that's a pickup of maybe 10 yards there when they only needed 1. Nice tackle by Nesbitt, as Rothfeld is a handful. Very difficult to take down. In the last game against the Bearcats, we had seen a lot of Andrew Kent out wide. Now he's in the tight end position where Rothfeld typically plays. Kent, a very, very good blocker. So while Rothfeld in the backfield running and taking snaps at quarterback, Kent is going to fill in there. He had those 2 massive catches against Solvay, as I'm sure they'd love to get him the ball any way they can. But he's mostly a downfield threat, and having someone who can get him the ball is a challenge when your starting quarterback is not healthy. It's going to be Rothfeld again. That's a pickup of 2 or 3. All right, right, this is going to be another manageable third down, third and about 3rd and 1. Another 3rd and short here for the Cazenovia Lakers. And let's see what they opt for. Rothfeld has been running so well. Wouldn't surprise me if he continues running. Kent in the backfield, though. Maybe they'll look to get him his first look. No, this is going to be Rothfeld. Yeah, he's got the first. That's going to move the chains. Rothfeld just really doing a lot here for the Cazenovia Lakers. A very important player on offense and defense. And he is really doing everything he can to keep these Cazenovia Lakers in this game. And that is the end of the first quarter here between the Cazenovia Lakers and Skaneateles Lakers. The score 7-0 as Skaneateles on their very first possession had some huge chunk plays, running chunk plays, ended with a 20 or 25-yard gain by quarterback Musso. Cazenovia now having their first successful offensive possession, their first possession, they went 4 and out with a turnover on downs. Then headed the other way, Skaneateles could not turn it into a touchdown, although they did have success on offense, able to gain about 20 or 25 yards before having a turnover on downs themselves when Musso overthrew Colin Cox. Interesting to see what adjustments get made here in this second quarter as Cazenovia's got the ball and a fresh set of downs on some excellent running by A.J. Rothfeld. Cazenovia has been mostly running with McColl this season, but Rothfeld has been running so well in this game. I imagine they're going to keep running it with him mostly. I'm sure McColl will get his fair share of carries as well, but it looks like perhaps Rothfeld is going to be the main ball carrier for this game, as he has been incredibly difficult to take down. There was a 3rd and 1 a few minutes ago where he picked up 10, just throwing people off of him. Absolutely huge running from Rothfeld. Oh, Rothfeld looking to pass. Looking very deep. This is for Link. Overthrows Link, though. And that's an important look from Cazenovia as they want Skaneateles to stay on their toes and not just assume every play is a run play, as they will be able to stack the box. But the occasional pass from Cazenovia is going to force Skaneateles to keep a safety back there and not just stack the box. Oh, roughing the passer here on Skaneateles. That's going to give a fresh set of downs. So just like that, not only is the passing play important for keeping Skaneateles on their toes, but also they're going to pick up a fresh set of downs. Typically, you'd think pass interference would be the way you'd get a fresh set of downs there on an incomplete pass, but it's going to be roughing the passer on Skaneateles. This is straight to McColl. McColl looking, he cuts it up the middle. Huge run from McColl. Wow, and he picks up 9. That may have been a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Hopefully this moves the chains here for the Lakers. And that is going to move the chains. Huge run from McColl. Great way to cut it upfield there. Pick up 10. Great running by McColl. McColl and Rothfeld have been a dynamic duo in the backfield here for Cazenovia. And let's see what we look at here. Link still out wide, and McColl and Rothfeld still in the backfield. Skaneateles crowding the box. Yeah, they know McColl wants to run it. Oh, and he picks up 1 or 2. Not sure where forward progress brought him. And let's see what play is queued up here on this very important second down. 2nd and 5 here for the Cazenovia Lakers. Be interesting to see if they just try to keep running it with McColl and Rothfeld, or if they look for a nice short passing attempt here. As a slant to either Link or Kent could pay off here. Vecchiarelli out wide. There's going to be a timeout called, as I believe Cazenovia wants to talk it over and see if they can draw up something special here, as they would love to get on the board here. This has been their best scoring opportunity this game, and I think in either of the showings between Cazenovia and Skaneateles. Skaneateles, on the other hand, is obviously worried about the running of McColl and Rothfeld, as that is going to be the main way that Cazenovia is going to pick up yards, has been so far. But 2nd and 5 is a great opportunity for Cazenovia to throw a little pass, see if they can't hit Link or Kent. $10:24 left in this first half here. Skaneateles up by 7 on that big run by Musso on the very first drive of the game. Only took Skaneateles 1 minute and 30 seconds to score their first touchdown. Since then, no scoring possessions from either team. All right, let's see what Cazenovia has queued up here. They have plenty of time to pick a play. Kent now going to be in the backfield. Traditionally is not a ball carrier, usually receiving passes. See how they use him here. He's a very good blocker as well, so they might try to get him out in front of Rothfeld. And that's exactly what they do, and this is going to be a read option. McColl gets stopped quickly, though. I think he's lucky to have to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Now 3rd, yeah, that's going to be a short loss there. 3rd and 6. This is a long way to run it, although they are in 4-down territory, so really 2 chances here to get 6 yards. Rothfeld going to throw it, looking for Kent. Oh, I'm surprised there's no pass interference on that. It looked like Kent clearly was wrapped up early. 4th and 6, though. I imagine they're going to go for it here. Link is their kicker, and he can hit this field goal easily, but I think they want all 7. Additionally, a turnover on downs here at the 6-yard line, not going to make that big of a difference as Skaneateles has so far to go. But obviously they want this touchdown. This is a huge play here. He's going to throw it again. No, he's going to run. Oh, no. Skaneateles stops A.J. Rothfeld. That was another passing play they had queued up. Looked like Skaneateles knew exactly what they were looking for, though. Now Skaneateles 1st and 10 on the 6-yard line. They've got 94 to go to score. Cazenovia, though, should not be hanging their heads, as a 3-and-out here keeps them in great field position. All right, 9 minutes, 43 seconds left here in this first half. Skaneateles very likely to run this on 1st down, and they do with Brunell. Brunell cuts it up the middle. Man, this is a big gain for Brunell, and he breaks another tackle. Wow. That was 52 Livingston who eventually took him down. Brunell, a huge runner, though. Oh, flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be against Skaneateles, and they're already at the 6-yard line, maybe headed backwards. Brunell is not happy about that, as he had a huge pickup there. Very likely holding on that. Very common on those running plays. Also may have opened up a hole for Brunell to hit. Now 1st and 12. On about the 4 or 5 yard line here for Skaneateles. And the field position game early in this possession going for Cazenovia. Boy, if they get a 3 and out here, that would put them in great field position. There's going to be a passing play. Musso, oh no, and he gets a great throw there from Musso. That was Nesbitt there who received that. Pickard on the tackle. And really, Casanova is lucky that that didn't go for 6, as if that throw had been to the opposite shoulder, Nesbitt might have run that all the way. Beautiful throw there from Musso. Nice catch by Nesbitt. Quick snap here to Brunell. Brunell picks up maybe 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards there. Nice run by Brunell. And with those couple of plays, the field position win from Casanova is starting to dwindle. And Brunell picks up another couple. Nice tackle, though, from Rothfeld. He breaks that tackle, and he's gone for another 10 yards probably. Rothfeld really playing huge here for Casanova. And this is Brunell again. Rothfeld with that early hit. Brunell able to dodge Rothfeld. Picks up another couple of yards. This is a very manageable 3rd down. Oh no, that moved the chains. And this is going to be a fresh set of downs here for Skaneateles. And oh, this is going to be an end around. This is Nesbitt. A reverse from Nesbitt. A flag down on the play. He picked up a good 15, 20 yards there, did Nesbitt. Not sure what this flag is, though. That was Burns there on the tackle. Nice tackle by Burns. Oh, that looks like it's going against Skaneateles. Maybe another holding penalty. Casanova gets bailed out there, although it's possible that holding was the reason that Nesbitt was able to pick up so many yards. But what would have been a fresh set of downs turns into a 1st and 15 here for Skaneateles. Oh, an illegal block, not a holding. Illegal block was the call. Now Brunell cuts it back to the left. That was a really nice weak side cut by Brunell. All right, 7 minutes, 25 seconds left here in this first half between the Skaneateles Lakers and home Casanova Lakers. This is some tough weather for football, but both teams are playing well. Skaneateles, and that's going to be Brunell picking up a fresh set of downs. Nice running from Brunell. And we saw Decker earlier in the game as the running back for Skaneateles. But ever since Brunell has come back, he has not subbed out. And he has been huge here for Skaneateles. And there's Brunell again. Oh man, he finds a huge hole in the middle. That was Burns on that tackle. Nice solo tackle from Burns, but it wasn't before Brunell picked up another 1st down. And that field position win that Casanova got by getting it all the way down to the 6-yard line is all faded, as now the ball on Casanova's 43. There's another running play. Brunell gets tripped up. That was Olkowski on the tackle there early on Brunell. One of the first times Brunell has not picked up yards. The refs have something to talk about here. I think there was confusion about how many players were on the field. All right, and this is going to be 6 minutes left here in this first half. Skaneateles, 2nd and 10. And this is going to be Nesbitt again, and he's got blockers out in front of him. If he can turn this corner, he's going to get some yards. Nice job by Rothfeld to force him out of bounds there. He did pick up a few. Rothfeld has really been everywhere here for Cazenovia. He's been running the ball on offense and just getting every tackle on defense. He and Burns have got to have 5 or 6 tackles apiece. This is Brunell. Brunell again. I imagine Skaneateles will just keep running it as they're having so much success. And shows what I know. Here's a big passing play looking for Nesbitt. And he is called out. He is called out. That was incredibly close. A beautiful pass there from Musso and a wonderful catch from Nesbitt, but he could not get his foot in bounds. Nice job by Pickard and Burns to force him out. And this is Brunell again. Short pickup by Brunell. A yard or two. All right, this is going to be Musso taking the snap, handing off to Brunell again. He runs up the middle, another, I believe, oh, he's still on his feet. Wow, big run there by Brunell. Yeah, that is going to move the chains. And they are going to have the ball on very short, maybe the 2 or 3 yard line. And they're going to run it with Brunell again. Oh, huge tackle. Was that Rothfeld? Of course it was. Huge tackle in the backfield by Rothfeld, solo tackle. That's going to bring up 2nd down here. 2nd down and short. And this is, oh wow, this is going to be Nesbitt, and he's just going to walk it in. Great play there from Skaneateles, as the Cazenovia Lakers weren't sure exactly who was carrying the ball. And now it is going to be 13-0 with a chance for Skaneateles to make it 14 on a good PAT. This is number 1 Hellwig with the kick. He's 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2. All right, man, and Skaneateles went 94 yards there on that drive. Many of those yards picked up by Brunell as he was unstoppable running the ball. That passing play early to Nesbitt put Skaneateles in more comfortable field position as they weren't pushed against the end zone. But after that, lots of runs by Brunell was mostly what did the damage for Skaneateles. We got about 4 minutes left here in this first half. 14-0 for Skaneateles. The Lakers have done a much better job moving the ball than they did the first time against Skaneateles, but they have yet to put up points on the board. Skaneateles tried a cheeky onside kick early in this game. I assume this will not happen, as with just 4 minutes to go, giving up good field position to the Lakers, to Cazenovia, I should say, would not be wise. Hellwig kicking off here. Now it's going to be a squib kick. Handled well. That was Michael who handled that squib kick. Had a nice little run, and he gets taken down. This is going to be good field position for Cazenovia, but it's going to be hard to make it 60 yards here in 4 minutes on pure run plays. They're going to have to get something going in the passing game. Very likely Rothfeld looking for either Link or Kent. They have yet to get any really chunk plays in the running game. It's been mostly 5-6 yard bruising runs by McColl and Rothfeld. I imagine we will see a running play here to start things off. There's a flag down on the field. And Cazenovi's headed backwards. That is not what you want, as the Lakers now have even farther to go. A delay a game, not keeping an eye on the play clock. A pass play early. Oh, that's coming up short. Looking for Kent. He's going to have a shot. Oh. Yeah, that ball came up short and floated a bit for Kent. He had a shot at it, but it was good defense there. Really smothered him. Didn't give him a good look. And only a few seconds come off the clock here on that incomplete pass from Rothfeld. McColl now on the field. And that's the type of play where you really miss starting quarterback J.P. Hoke, as he would have had a better shot to get that ball downfield to Kent. There's going to be a run for McColl. That's a nice run. Picks up at least 5 yards, maybe 6 or 7. Let's see what the Lakers do here. 3rd and about 7. Typically a passing down. Not sure what they will do here, though. Rothfeld looking to pass. Oh, and he's taken down in the backfield. Fumbled the ball, recovered it, though. That was Musso taking him down in the backfield. And realistically, Cazenovia is probably going to look to punt here, as 3 minutes is enough time for Skaneateles if they're headed the other way, if they get a turnover on downs here. This is going to be Link back to punt, Nesbitt to receive. Oh, oh no. Appeared to be a fake punt, but then Link. That may have been a called fake punt, but Skaneateles was ready for it. Link saw that they were ready and the play wasn't going to work, so he just kicked it anyway. And they're going to put Skaneateles with some tougher field position, although not bad field position for Skaneateles with about 2 minutes and 24 seconds left here in this first half. And let's see what Skaneateles is going to draw up here. Brunell has been excellent in the run game, and Musso throws a beautiful ball, so really they have all the options they want here. They can even run a little play action, as Brunell has to be dealt with if he has the ball. Nobody out wide. Yeah, this is going to be right to Brunell. Brunell gets about 5, running it right up the middle. Excellent, excellent blocking from Skaneateles, giving Brunell lots of daylight. There's Brunell again, taken down early. Not sure who got that tackle. That was a wonderful tackle by whoever it was. That was Livingston there with that tackle, helped out by Rothfeld. And there's going to be a pass play from Musso. Oh, and he hits. Let's see, that's number 10. I think that's her. Yeah, that is Patrick Herr there, which is going to move the chains. Skaneateles with 4 out wide here. Yeah, they're going to be looking for Nesbitt, I bet. Oh, nice job by Casanova to get to the quarterback. Yeah, Livingston with the tackle, but it was really Olkowski that put the pressure on, that forced Musso right into Livingston for the sack. And I think they were looking for Nesbitt downfield. And if that pocket had held up, he might have had that look. But the pocket collapses on a great pass rush by Olkowski, and Livingston puts away Musso. Now second and long, second and about 13 for Skaneateles. And this may be a run by Brunel to try to set up a more manageable third down. Or they may just take 2 cracks at it, as Musso is throwing the ball very well. So if they take 2 shots downfield, it's very likely one of them would connect. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do here. I'm guessing they're going to run it with Brunel, try to get a more manageable third down. But last time I said that, they threw it, so. Herr out wide. Nesbitt in the slot. There's a pass play. Oh, wow, and that's 80 with the catch. Burn. What a pass by Musso. And that moves the chains. Rothfeld with another tackle, but not before yards were picked up. And this is Brunel. Out wide, turns the corner. He's going to run it out before Rothfeld. Rothfeld forces him out. 49 seconds left here in this first half between the Casanova Lakers and Skaneateles Lakers. Skaneateles up 14-0, trying to make it 21. Ball on the 20. And Musso looking deep. Wow, and that's too long for Colin Cox. He can't reel that in. Another beautiful ball, though, from Musso. Musso really spreading the ball out. Early in this game, it looked like Nesbitt was going to be his favorite target, but really, he has thrown the ball to just about everybody. There's Brunel with another run. Huge tackle from Rothfeld. Yeah, Skaneateles is going to use a timeout here to stop the clock because there's only 25 seconds left. Yeah, 4th and less than 1 to go. But I think the bigger problem for Skaneateles is the time. They may try to pick up, I don't know if they have an additional timeout here. If they pick up the first, they would need to call another timeout. It'd be interesting to see how they handle this. If they have another timeout, it's an easy decision. But if this is their final timeout, They may look to pass here on 4th and 1. Give themselves a 20 or 21 point lead headed into halftime. Both Lakers squads here have looked very good despite this terrible weather. Really polar opposite weather. If you joined us last week, we had perfect weather for football, and this is just about the exact opposite. Snow on the field, wind is blowing. Very tough conditions here. Both teams playing well despite it. And let's see what Skaneateles has queued up. This is going to be a run play. This is Brunel. Stopped by Rothfeld. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Yeah, turnover on downs. Now, the Lakers only have 18 seconds left here, so incredibly unlikely that they will turn this into anything, but well done as they don't give up any points. A first down there, and it would have been very plausible that Skaneateles kicks a field goal or gets it into the end zone. We'll see if Cazenovia opts to really go for it here or just run a run play, run the clock out, and go to halftime down 14-0. They were down 13-0 last week and came back and won 24-13. And that is going to end the first half here. Cazenovia is trailing 14-0 to the Skaneateles Lakers. Skaneateles getting their first touchdown on the very first drive of the game on a big run by Musso. And that set up this lead here for Skaneateles. We're going to take a quick break at halftime here, and then we will be back in about 10 minutes for second half coverage between the home Cazenovia Lakers and away Skaneateles Lakers. All right, we are live from Cazenovia High School with second half coverage here between the home Cazenovia Lakers and away Skaneateles Lakers. The score is 14-0 in favor of Skaneateles as they were able to score on a big run from Musso on their first drive, and then on another drive they went 94 yards, ending with a great run from sophomore Grayson Brunell. Skaneateles going to be kicking off here to start off this second half. Link and Kent back to receive. We have seen Skaneateles attempt an onside kick and a squib kick in this game. I imagine there won't be any funny business here, though. That is another squib kick. I believe, let's see, picked up by Cazenovia, fielded well. Those squib kicks are always tough to handle. Cazenovia has handled both of them. That was Michael again picking up the squib, and he runs for a few yards, and the Lakers will have good field position here. The ball on about maybe the 40-yard line, thereabouts, with a 1st and 10 in the last game against the Salve Bearcats. The coaching staff of Cazenovia made some excellent adjustments that led to huge second half success, and we'll see what they have in store here. This is going to be a run from McCole. The read option, he keeps it himself. His helmet falls off, so he's going to have to head to the sideline. So Rothfeld will take this next snap. Now we've seen Cazenovia run that read option only a couple of times in this game, and every time McCole has had to carry it himself. Yet to see that pitch over to Rothfeld. This is going to be Rothfeld on the carry. That's a nice pickup. Maybe 4 yards there from Rothfeld. That's going to move the chains. Nice run by Rothfeld. Now, it looks like Skaneateles is in a 3-4. I thought they were in a 4-3 to start the game. Maybe they switched at halftime, or maybe I am just incorrect. And they've been in a 3-4 the whole game. There's going to be Rothfeld again on the carry. And he's got nowhere to go this time. Falls forward for a gain of maybe 1. Musso with the tackle there. This is going to be 2nd and about 9 here for Cazenovia. See what they have queued up here. We've seen a few passing plays. Despite them being without their starting quarterback, this is going to be a pitch to McCole, I believe. So there's the read option run the other way, and it gets pitched to McCole. They pick up a few, not a big pickup. Maybe just 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 7. This is a tough first down territory. At 7 yards, hard to pick up on any one run, particularly Skaneateles' defense. I don't think they've let off a single chunk play in the running game. All the Lakers' first downs have come on just grinding it out. There's a little, I think, did Kent catch that? If he did, that is an incredible catch. He did. Wow, Kent picks that up before it hits the ground. That was an incredible catch from Kent. That throw came up a little bit short, but Kent with an incredible catch. Well done by Kent. That's going to move the chains. Kent's first catch of the game. Getting him involved would be beneficial for Cazenovia if they can find a way to get him the ball. There's going to be McCole on the carry. Oh, nice run by McCole. And that is going to move the chains again. Look at Cazenovia. And again, we see the Lakers coming out hot in the second half. This is 2 games in a row that they have made improvements in the second half. And already we see a different Lakers squad here. I bet Rothfeld's going to run this. And I'm wrong again. Big pass play to Link. What a throw. Oh, Link can't quite bring it in. A perfect throw, though. That was Rothfeld's easily his best throw of the game. Huge throw from Rothfeld. Link couldn't quite come up with it. Wow, what a play there. I'm sure Link wants a redo on that, as that's about as good of a throw as he's going to see tonight. Rothfeld going to take this himself. There's a nice pickup of about 5 or 6 for Rothfeld. He has been absolutely huge in this game for Cazenovia. We see that perfect throw from him on last down, but he has got many, many running yards here for Cazenovia, and he must have double-digit tackles on the defensive side of the ball, as he has been their main ball stopper. Oh, that was almost intercepted, as Rothfeld tried to pitch it over the defense to McCole. And yeah, Skaneateles really has that read option locked down. And so his only option there was to, take a loss or attempt to pitch it over the defense. He tries to pitch it over, it nearly gets picked. 4th and 6. This is a tough 4th down, as I'm sure they wanted to make that a manageable 4th down. A pickup of 2 there at least makes it 4th and 4. Another pass play. Looking for Kent. Kent's got it. Great catch by Kent. He has got some soft hands, as even in this cold, he's bringing them in no problem. Nice pass there from Rothfeld. We've seen Kent make 2 excellent catches on this drive. Both in the middle of the field. Typically, Kent is out wide. But with the changes that Cazenovia's had to make with J.P. Hoke out, he's been in the middle of the field, still doing work. Oh, this is going to be McCole with another great run. Oh, the ball pops out. That's recovered by Skaneateles. That was Musso who got that recovery. They're going to have 99 yards to go, but they have the ball. And that is incredibly unfortunate for Cazenovia, as their last 2 scoring drives have come up short. One on a failed 4th down, and then their best drive of the game with a fumble. And this is very dangerous territory for Skaneateles, with only 1 yard of buffer. There's going to be Brunell. He gets it out of the end zone, no problem, though. He picks up enough, and that's going to give him a little bit of a cushion, as it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on that pickup of 6 from Brunell. Brunell just a sophomore and Musso a junior, so their backfield is safe for next year. They are going to be a heck of a squad next year. And there's Brunell. He picks up about 2 on that play. Casanova in the same boat, though, as McCole and Rothfeld, both only juniors, and Hoke, the starting QB, a sophomore. So both these Lakers squads in very good position for next year, as many of their key players are returners. This is going to be 3rd and 5. I'm sure Casanova is thinking, man, if we can get a 3 and out here, we can save that devastating fumble. There's going to be a pass play from Musso rolling out left. Oh, that's tipped and still caught. Unbelievable. That was 80 burn on that catch, and Musso's pass was tipped, caught anyway. And Skaneateles now, plenty of room, and there's another pass play. Wow, and that's her with the reception, and he breaks one tackle, and that's another first down. About a pickup of 15 there on that pass play. Musso throwing darts out there. Doesn't even matter if they get tipped, they're still completed. Skaneateles offense is now really rolling. And I'm sure Casanova just cannot believe they gave up that fumble on the 1-yard line. And there's Brunell again, tackled by who else but Rothfeld. Oh, Musso's going to take it himself. This is going to be 3rd and about 2 here. A very manageable 3rd down for Skaneateles, and probably 4-down territory. As even if they don't get this, I'm sure they're going to feel confident in 2 cracks at it. Oh, a bit of a botched play there, but Brunell takes it anyway. I think that's going to move the chains. Maybe not, no. There's a bit of a miscommunication there on Skaneateles. They're going to spot the ball, and it is indeed short. This is going to be 4th and inches, as I'm sure Skaneateles is going to go for it. Why not? You would think Brunell, he hasn't come up short on a run yet today. Seems all but certain a first down will be had with a handoff to Brunell. And that is Brunell on the carry, and that will move the chains. Kent and Rothfeld on the tackle. Skaneateles with a fresh set of downs. With the ball on the 41, this offense really a machine. This is a pass play from Musso, looking deep. Wow, and he has come up a little bit deep several times. That time, he was looking for Nesbitt, but a little bit long. Yeah, this is going to be a timeout. Thought the Lakers were going to take, Casanova was going to take a timeout as it looked like there was blown coverage on the far side of the field. Oh, and this pass completed to her. Skaneateles knew exactly what the coverage was going to be there, and her found a perfect spot, soft spot in the zone. Musso with a great pass there. Burn out wide, Nesbitt in the slot. Musso rolling out to his right, looking to throw, finds Nesbitt. Nesbitt's got Rothfeld to beat. Rothfeld takes him down, though. Big tackle by Rothfeld, but there again, the Skaneateles offense just always finds a way, and they pick it up there. And it is 1st and goal. Skaneateles looking to score their 3rd touchdown of the game here. Brunell in the backfield with Musso. And there's going to be a screen pass to Brunell. Lots of Casanova Lakers there. And I believe that was a loss of maybe a yard. Ball is on the 7. So 2nd and goal, excuse me, on the 7. Let's see what Skaneateles has queued up here. Casanova thinks there's going to be a toss. Yep, and there is a toss over to Brunell. Man, he is so hard to bring down. Brunell stays on his feet, only picks up a few, but man, he is tough. Fisher on the tackle there. 3rd and goal on the 5. Certainly 4-down territory. Skaneateles is going to have 2 attempts to get 5 yards. This is going to be another pass play. Oh, and that is wide. Looking for Colin Cox was Musso, and that's his first really off-target pass of the game, as that was well wide. Other than that, he has been incredible in the short passing game. This is going to be 4th and 5. Let's see if it's a run with Brunell. Musso keeps it, or another pass play. Motion. Musso rolling out to his right, looking back to his left. Oh, and that is wide of Cox again. It's going to be a turnover on downs, but Casanova has 95 yards to go. Let's see what Casanova had excellent momentum there on their first drive. It was just that fumble at the 1-yard line that ended their first drive, but now Skaneateles went on about a 10-minute drive there. Came up just short. This is going to be Rothfeld. Keeps it himself. And that is a short pickup, maybe 2 yards. Just 1 minute left here in this 3rd quarter. McCall going to check in the game. Clock still running. McCall going to keep it himself, and he picks up a couple. This is going to be 3rd and about 7, maybe 8 for Cazenovia, as this has not been the drive they wanted thus far. They need a big play here on third down. And you really would have to punt if you don't convert this third down. They are going to take it into the third quarter and but this is really a must-get third down here for Cazenovia, as they are without a doubt in punt territory if they don't. And with how well the Skaneateles offense has been running, you got to think good field position is bad news for Cazenovia. So there has been 14 total points scored in this game, and a lot of that has got to be because of this weather. This is some very, very poor conditions here. Very windy, very cold. The first game between the Skaneateles Lakers and Cazenovia Lakers was 18-0 for Skaneateles. This game shaping up similarly. However, the Cazenovia offense has looked much, much better than they did. First, they only picked up 29 yards of total offense. This game, they have way, way, way over that. And really, they've had two very good scoring opportunities. They've had the ball on the 6 and on the 1. One of them was a turnover on downs and then a fumble on the 1-yard line. So Cazenovia has looked much better in this game, and really the game is not out of hand for them. But they need to get on the board here. This is going to be, they have the fourth quarter, and they've got to get on the board. All right, this is going to be Cazenovia ball on the 7-yard line. 93 yards to go here. 3rd and 8. You would think this is a passing play, as they've got to get this third down. If they don't convert this, they have to punt, as you cannot have a turnover on downs on the 7. You would expect a pass to Link or Kent here, as those two have been the most productive. Kent has 2 very impressive catches in this game. Yeah, Kent going out wide. There's going to be a pitch to Rothfeld. Oh, Rothfeld cuts it back inside. Picks up about 7. They come up short, but this is 4th down territory here, as this could be picked up. This is a manageable 4th down. 4th and about 1.5 or 2. Wouldn't be surprised if Cazenovia attempts to bait an offsides here on Skaneateles, as a free first down would go a long way. Now this is going to be a punt. Yeah, they don't want to risk giving up the ball with such good field position. Nesbitt back to receive. Nice kick from Link. There's going to be tougher field position from Skaneateles than they were anticipating on a nice punt from Link. However, this offense has looked unstoppable. And this is still good field position on the 45 to start for Skaneateles. There have been some excellent passes from Musso, and Brunell has been excellent on the ground. Nesbitt has the majority of the air yards for Skaneateles, although Musso has been spreading the ball out, and there are 4 or 5 receivers who have caught the ball. Here's Musso again on a pass play. And that is complete. Down at about the 26-yard line. Herr has a few passes caught himself, about 3. And the Skaneateles passing offense has looked excellent, which just makes it harder for Cazenovia to stop Brunell when he gets the ball. Speaking of, here's Brunell with room to run. Man, he got caught. He ran into a blocker there. He had plenty. blocker hadn't been there, he may have been running in for 6. Skaneateles now on the 20-yard line. And Muso's going to keep it himself. Oh no, he gets it over to Brunell, and Brunell's got daylight. He wants to run this in for 6, and he does. Brunell with an excellent run, and Muso with a great read there. He faked the toss, took it himself, and then a little shovel pass over to Brunell. Incredible play by Muso and a great run by Brunell. He picks up his 2nd touchdown of the game. He had the 2nd rushing touchdown for Skaneateles, so he now has 2 of their 3 scores. This is going to be Hellwig for Skaneateles. He is 2 for 2 on extra points, looking to make it 3 for 3. And he is indeed 3 for 3. Nice from Hellwig. Brunell has been outstanding, very brutal. Cazenovia now down 21-0. Unable to get in the end zone, but left here. Squads. It'll be Kent and Link back to receive. Neither gotten a chance, as we've seen 1 side kick, 2 squib kicks. And here's another squib. Nice pickup by Mike. Is at about the 45 or 46 yard line. And let's see what the Lakers can do here. As their offense has looked better, but they haven't made it all the way into the end zone thus far. And we see Kent in the slot. He has been lined up on the line most of this game. And this is going to be a pitch to Rothfeld. Ooh, Rothfeld looking to throw, breaks a tackle in the backfield, does throw. And that is incomplete. Rothfeld did a nice job not to get sacked in the backfield, though, as that would have been a loss of about 10 if he. But I mean, very rarely does he go down to the first hit. And here Burns has checked in the game. Burns out wide. Oh, and this is going to be Kent with daylight in front of him. There's going to be a flag on the play. That's going to be roughing the passer. Kent picks up about 6 on that. A nice run by Kent, as the Cazenovia Lakers are clearly trying to get the ball in his hands whenever they can. Limited opportunities, though, with J.P. Hoke, starting quarterback J.P. Hoke, down for this game. And McCall checks in the game. And that is a 15-yard penalty, giving the Lakers good field position. McColl's going to take it. Oh, and that's another fumble. Recovered by Skaneateles. And just like that, that penalty is reversed and then some, as Skaneateles gets the ball, again in good field position. Not sure who forced that fumble there. He's skinny, unstoppable through most of this. And that drive, their first drive, looked excellent. It was about a 10-minute drive that took up most of the third quarter. And now Cazenovia head coach Kyle Martin having a word with head referee as they are trying to clarify something. And let's see what Skaneateles has drawn up here on first down. First and 10, the 41, 60 yards to go. This is going to be Brunell breaking a tackle as always, but brought down on a short gain. Skaneateles, 2nd and 8. Musso going to throw, looking for Nesbitt. Oh, that's coming up short, and that's picked. That was Link, picked by Link. And that was Musso there. One of his first really big mistakes of the game. He has been throwing darts for most of this game, but that was well short. I think maybe he got hit as he threw, or there was a lot of chaos in the backfield, and he came up short. Great read by Link, and he comes up with the interception. This is going to be snapping to Rothfeld, and he keeps it himself. Pickup of a few. Oh, he's still going. Man, he and Brunell are just absolutely brutal to take down. Novia has here on 2nd down and 7 after Rothfeld was able to fight for 3 yards there on 1st down. And he's looking to pass. Oh, had Kent off of Kent's hands though. Rothfeld's passing in the second half has looked pretty good though. That would have been a very difficult catch by Kent, but I'm sure he thinks he should have had it. Third and 7 here for Cazenovia. Very, very tough. 7 minutes and 37 seconds left here in this game. Skaneateles up 21-0. Oh, and AJ is swarmed in the backfield is Rothfeld. And the offensive line gave him nothing there. That pocket collapsed right away on Rothfeld, and he had nothing he could do there. Not sure if there was a blitz off of the outside or if the offensive line just gave up the pocket. But in any event, Link is going to be punting here as it is 4th and 20. Another nice punt from Link. Going to send Skaneateles back to about their own 40 or 45-yard line. Let's see if Skaneateles can keep their excellent offensive going, although their last possession ended with an interception. Muso. This is going to be a run, and that is with Decker. Saw Decker get some carries in the first quarter. Not sure if Brunell is nursing an injury or if Skaneateles just wants to get Decker carried here with just 6 minutes left. Brunell earning a little bit of rest as he has been excellent carrying the football tonight. Oh, Rothfeld busts through the line. What a by Rothfeld. Yeah, here's a passing play. Muso rolling out to his right. Ooh, and that is off the hands of Colin Cox. Muso and Cox have not been on the same page tonight. Muso's overthrown him a few times, and that one off the hands. Brunell now checking back into the game after a short break. Oh, Rothfeld blocks it. Oh, my God. Rothfeld is just doing everything for Cazenovia tonight as he blocks that punt on 4th and 15, and that's going to give the Lakers incredible field position. What a play. About 5.5 minutes left here in this game. Cazenovia has been moving the ball well, able to find sure they are thinking they really want to get in the end zone here to put a dent in this skinny. And it would be their first score against Skaneateles this season in these 7 played. This snap going to Rothfeld. Rothfeld's hands, though. Snap was wide. He finds McColl anyway. McColl's headed upfield in front of him. Gets taken down, but up from McColl. Not sure if it's going to move the chains. I believe there's a penalty on that play. And it's going to be a fresh set of downs for Casanova. He is hit early. And this may be a penalty on Casanova if they don't snap the ball soon as the play clock is winding down and they get the snap off. It's going to be Rothfeld looking for Kent. Ooh, they're lucky not to have that picked off. Flag on the play. I am not sure what this flag is going to be. Now 2nd and goal. I believe that was against Skaneateles. 2nd and goal, the 4-yard line. So what McCole can do here in the backfield. Out on Casanova. To talk about what they want to run here on 3rd. See a pass play. Rothfeld looking for Kent, as they have had some success there in the middle of the field, although the Skaneateles defense is going to be very compressed into just the remaining 15 yards, and sometimes it's very tough. Skaneateles has been excellent in the red zone situations, haven't given up any points. I'm sure they don't want to start now. Defense. That's 4th and about 5. I am difficult to All right. That is going to be Kazanov's first score of the game. And they put 6 on. By Rothfeld, he had everything for this Lake, and he really earned that touchdown. Jack Burns kicking this extra point. Here. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. I'm sure that feels good, as this game, the Cazenovia Lakers have been moving the ball well. I'm sure they feel like they should have more points than this, but at least they are on the board. It'll be interesting to see if Cazenovia has an onside kickoff queued up, as they had success with it against last week. I imagine Skaneateles will be ready, as they very likely reviewed that tape. Yeah, Skaneateles is ready for an onside kick here. Before the Cazenovia Lakers can touch it, that went out of bounds. Kick, not quite successful. Rothfeld cut it a little bit too short of an angle there. And Skaneateles, I'm sure, is going to be looking to run it here to use up the rest of this clock. 3 minutes left. Brunel has not had issues picking up first downs on the ground, so I'm sure they will want to keep the clock moving. And that is Brunel, taken down by who else but A.J. Rothfeld. That was a pickup of about 2nd and about 7 here for Skaneateles, as I'm sure they will look to run it here again to keep the clock moving. And this is Musso, taken down in the backfield. That was Livingston with a nice tackle in the backfield. And Skaneateles on 3rd and about 15 on that loss by Livingston. Here's Musso handing off to Brunel. Brunel's got a lot of daylight here. And that is a big pickup for Brunel. And that's going to pick up a first. They're helped out by Link. 2 minutes left here in this game. As Skaneateles is going to prevail against the home Cazenovia Lakers in this final game of the 2021 season. And that's Brunell again, and he's got another first down, and he picks up about 12. That was Sanders slow to get up, but he looks okay. And here's Brunell again, and he's got more yards. Taken down. There's a few Lakers players there. Prejudice there. The main tackler, Byrne, helping him out. And Skaneateles is in victory formation here, as there's just 30 seconds left, and that will end this game between the Skaneateles Lakers and home Cazenovia Lakers. A good show. Brutal weather. This was not the most fun game either team has played, but a good showing for teams. Cazenovia able to get on the board there late. I'm sure they feel good about that. And Skaneateles with a great season. Both teams going to be looking forward to next season. We are going to sign off here from Cazenovia High School. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast.